Running three businesses while being a full-time student at ASU has forced me to put a leadership theory into practice quickly. Today, I'm going to share how I use leadership theories to develop my skills and what motivates my future career goals. I focused on a couple questions, one of which is, how can I use leadership theories to develop my leadership skills? First, I use theory Y management to guide how I lead my teams and clients. I operate from a theory Y perspective, as described by Miller and colleagues in 2022. Theory Y assumes that the need and desire to work is as natural as the need and desire to play or rest, and that the average employee is motivated by average achieving goals. At my painting party company, the Tipsy Red Fox, I apply this by trusting participants to create their own artistic experiences. I don't micromanage the process, and I give my staff autonomy to go ahead and help them out and engage. This leads to better creativity and more and stronger loyalty. Second, I leverage different types of power depending on business context. Miller and colleagues describe 6 types of power on page 176 in the reading, and 3 are especially relevant to my work. Expert power comes from specialized knowledge. In Crap Wizards, my pet waste removal business, clients trust me because I understand pet health and waste management. Connection power is the idea that it's not what you know, but who you know. Helps me build partnerships with local vets and pet stores. And referent power comes from earning trust over time through reliability and care. Using the right type of power in each situation helps me grow my business and strengthen client relationships. Third, I choose different leadership styles for different situations. According to Miller and colleagues on page 179, there are 3 main leadership styles. Authoritative means the leader is going to make all the decisions with very little input. Democratic means the leader follows the will of the people. Often there'll be voting involved in that. And then there's also collaboration that goes on. And laissez-faire means that the team makes decisions with little leader input. In my pet portrait business, I use a democratic approach. I ask clients what mood they want, what matters to them. They get to pick the painting and the music as well. But when it comes to technical decisions about composition or lighting, I shift to a more authoritative style because that's my area of expertise. I am the authority in that space. This flexibility improves outcomes and builds trust. The other question that I was going to work on is question number 4. What are career goals and what motivates me? My biggest goal is to build a 5-acre homestead where all my businesses integrate. I envision a property with a barn for hosting my sip and paint parties with the Tipsy Red Fox. I'm going to add to that weddings, an art studio for creating portraits, seasonal produce sales, an e-commerce storage space, and eventually a marriage license so I can offer full service event hosting. This isn't just about physical space, it's about creating synergy. Clients could attend a painting event, commission a portrait, and buy seasonal products all in one place with a unified brand. The motivation behind this autonomy, creativity, and building something sustainable on my own terms. Remote work is a key part of this vision. I'm developing my graphic design and brand development skills so I can serve clients from anywhere. This diversifies my income and gives me location independence. If event bookings are slow one season, design work fills the gap. If produce sales are down, I still have creative income. It's about resilience and flexibility. My motivation is different from what Theory X assumes about workers. Miller and colleagues explain on page 179 that Theory X managers believe the average employee dislikes work and prefers to be told what to do. But I'm motivated by growth, challenge, and independence, what Theory Y calls the drive for achievement and responsibility. I don't want job security in a traditional sense. I want to create something meaningful, to innovate, and to have control over my work. Understanding this about myself helps me hire people who share those values of work and clients who appreciate autonomy and collaboration. In conclusion, leadership theories aren't abstract. They're tools I use every day. Theory Y management, understanding power basis, and flexible leadership style guides how I run 3 businesses by connecting academic theory with real experience and building a life and career that's sustainable, creative, and uniquely mine. Thank you.